Right, Dad, you've maybe just found out you're going to have a baby. You know that in something up to 40 weeks, you're going to have a new kid on the block, and you need to be thinking to yourself, I need to get my paternity leave sorted out. But you've heard about this qualifying week, and you're not too sure exactly what it is. I'm going to tell you. Welcome to Diligent Dad. I'm Andrew, and it's my mission to support you in your early steps of fatherhood. Hit subscribe to the bell icon, and you'll be notified when I'm dropping new videos every single week. So the Paternity Leave Qualifying Week is a special key week in the 40-week pregnancy, and you need to be on it. You need to have it in your diary because there's certain things that need to happen before that week. But first of all, what is it? When is it? The Paternity Leave Qualifying Week is the 15th week before the baby's due date, meaning that it's the 26th week of the pregnancy. So if you start, pregnancy is 40 weeks long, that paternity leave qualifying week is the 26th week of pregnancy, i.e. it's 15 weeks. If you take the due date, count back 15 weeks, it's the 15th week before the baby is due. There's a whole lot of things that you need to be telling your employer about before that qualifying week in order that you qualify for the paternity leave when the baby's born. Do not leave it till after that qualifying week and then expect to get paternity leave and things, because your employer does not have to give it to you if you don't tell them before that qualifying week. It's the baby's due date. You've got to tell to your employer at least 15 weeks in advance. So the three key bits of info that you have to be sharing with your employer in that qualifying week at the very latest. Okay, the first of them is the baby's due date. You've got to tell your employer what the baby's due date is in that qualifying week at the very latest. The second thing is you've got to tell your employer how much paternity leave you want to take. Now, you do have to take it in 1 week blocks, but you are allowed up to 2 weeks. You have to tell your employer whether you're going to take 1 week of paternity leave or 2 weeks of paternity leave. Thirdly, maybe you don't realize this, maybe this wouldn't make sense, and why would it? You do not have to take your paternity leave on the due date or on or around the due date. So in theory, baby could arrive, baby could come, you could decide to come back to work for a little while and then take your paternity leave. So what you have to tell your employer by the qualifying week is when exactly you want to take that paternity leave. Okay. So 3 things you've got to tell your employer by the qualifying week, which is the 15th week before the baby's due. You've got to tell them the due date, whether you want to take 1 or 2 weeks, and when exactly you want to take your paternity leave. Hope that's been super useful. You've been watching Diligent Dad. I'm Andrew. Hit subscribe and the bell icon. You'll be notified when I'm dropping new videos every single week. Thanks a lot for watching, Dad. Speak to you again soon.